Hello, everyone, and welcome to this mini tapping series on how to use the Hawaiian healing practice, I guess you could call it, of Ho'oponopono, and how to use it specifically with EFT tapping. So, those of you that know me or are new to me know that I study emotional freedom techniques. I study how people can heal from the inside out, and I help them do that through something called tapping. And Ho'oponopono, I hope I'm saying it right. I'm sure many of you have heard of it before. I started to use it alongside tapping to end off my sessions, and I started to see really rapid transformations in people, and I want to teach it to you here today. So I'm going to share a little bit more about what it is. So as I did some research on it, Ho'o, so H-O apostrophe O, means to make, and Pono means right. And it's used specifically in the Hawaiian tradition to heal relationships and heal separateness. Forgiveness really helps us create connection when we have felt pain or hurt from people in our life that are close to us or from ourselves. And so today I'm going to take you through a little experience with it. Hey, Haley, welcome. Thanks for being here, guys. Say hi when you get here. So as I did some research on it, I found out a little bit more, and I just Googled it. I've also learned this from different books and different people. One of the people that I follow quite consistently is my coach Joy Kingsborough and dear friend, and she teaches this in something called the brain game, and it's at a very specific time that we were taught how to incorporate this into our practice. Traditionally, you can write a letter, and it consists Ho'oponopono. It consists of 4 parts. It's repentance, forgiveness, gratitude, and love. And so you'll hear the words, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you." And if we have had conflict with someone in our life or conflict with ourselves, in the Hawaiian tradition, they sit down, usually the elder of the family sits down and allows the space for both people to express themselves. So maybe, you tell your side, the other person tells their side of the story, and then at the end, to complete it, they say this out loud. You can also write a letter to yourself or to someone, "Dear whoever," or "Dear myself, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you." But I have discovered how to incorporate it with tapping, and that's what I really want to teach you guys today. So to make right is what it means. In the ancient tradition, it was believed that error caused illness, and this was a way to help correct it. And so the longer that we hold on to things, the longer that we keep things a secret, they believe that secrecy is what gives power to illness, the more damage it does to our soul and to our bodies. So this is a real beautiful way to express, this is what's going on. I am here and willing to resolve it, and this is the way through. So thank you guys for sharing and for watching, and I'm gonna walk you through this now. So I want you to think of a person in your life that you may feel that you have some issues with, that you might feel some pain around. Maybe this is a family member, a friend, someone at work, but someone that is potentially causing harm or triggers you in some kind of way. And what you can do in your own personal practice is write out, like, "This is how you made me feel," kind of let yourself vent. In my personal practice, I would tap that out, like, "I'm mad at you because," or "I didn't like it when," or "It really hurt me when you did this," or "It really bugs me when you do that." Like, really give yourself the space to tap and talk it out. But once you feel like you've vented, it's coming to the space of having the intention to heal the separateness between you two. And this can be tricky, especially, I know for me, working with certain people in areas of my life that are challenging me, and to be fully transparent, people that are ex-like lovers, really, people that have been really intimate with me, and then it's easy to get momentum in talking about them or being like, "Oh, it's frustrating that they do this or that," and consciously stopping ourselves and forgiving ourselves, first of all, for getting in a momentum of maybe a more negative energy, and then coming towards to forgive them, because really they come into our lives to be teachers and to show us the way back to love. And so thinking of this person that you might have an issue with, or something that you've been mad at yourself for. Maybe there's something you've been really frustrated with yourself for, and I'm going to teach you how to do this. So usually in normal tapping, we tap on the side of the hand to start off, and then we go through the points. But today I'm just, for the example of teaching this, I'm going to show you. So we're going to go right to the top of the head, and we're going to say, dear whoever, insert the name, dear so-and-so, or dear, if I was doing it to myself, dear Jackie. And the first step is to go into repentance and say, I am sorry. Side of the eye, I'm sorry for judging you. Underneath the eye, I'm sorry for criticizing you. Underneath the nose, I'm sorry for hurting you in any way. Underneath the mouth, the next step is forgiveness. Please forgive me. Collarbone point, forgive me for judging you. Underneath the arms, forgive me for criticizing you. Underneath the chest, please forgive me for any harm I may have done. Tapping on the wrist, and the third part is gratitude, to say thank you. Top of the head, dear whoever, or dear myself, dear Jackie. Eyebrow point, thank you for having the courage. Side of the eye, to speak up and say your truth. Underneath the eye, thank you for coming into my life to teach me. Underneath the nose, thank you for showing me parts of myself that I didn't want to see. Underneath the mouth, thank you for being a teacher for me. And collarbone point, the last part of this is love. Say, I love you. Underneath the arm. So if this is a letter to yourself, dear Jackie, dear insert your name, or if it's to someone else, dear whoever, I love you. Wrist point, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Eyebrow point, and thank you. Side of the eye, and if this was personal, I'd say, I love you for having the courage to speak your truth. I love you even in your not so pretty moments. Underneath the nose, I love you in your imperfections. Underneath the mouth, and I'm willing and ready to create peace within us now. All right, so I kind of broke this down for you in usually when we tap together, it's more of an experience, and we'll have someone come to mind and we'll dig into it a little more. But I wanted to sort of show you the techniques and how you can incorporate things like Ho'oponopono, this forgiveness, this beautiful Hawaiian forgiveness practice, into tapping. You can also do things like gratitude tapping. Each morning you can tap in the things you're grateful for. Just start thinking about things you're grateful for or appreciative of, and you'll start to feel a momentum. More things will come to mind and you'll feel it resonate in your body. So I have been teaching tapping for quite a few years now. My personal practice has been about 8 years, and I have brought it online a few years ago, and I'm deepening it more and more and wanting to help more and more people. So if you guys would share this message out, if you would share it to your timeline, if you would tag people in this video, I would be eternally grateful. If you guys want to have more experiences with me in tapping, my 21 days of tapping and affirmations has opened today. We start on November 4th. What happens is every day for 21 days, I come on and I teach you a new affirmation and I tap it in with you each morning. It's a super, super powerful practice and experience. If you're wanting to dive a little bit deeper and have more personal work with me, I also have a tapping manifestation circle, which is a membership where 4 times a month we meet face-to-face, where we work through some of your own personal stuff. I would love for you guys to join. I'm going to put the link below. And tapping is really something better experienced and explained. You know, our world is going through a really big shift right now. We're moving out of a vibration of hate into love, and forgiveness is one of the stepping stones along the way. Self-expression, learning how to understand and master our emotions is a really key component. And tapping is the funnest, safest, most empowering way to get there. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the 21 days of tapping. Please share this video out. Tag anyone you think might be interested in it. Google Ho'oponopono and start to research it. You're going to start to find out a lot of cool things about yourself and ways that you can feel better faster, EFT being one of them. So I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you on the next video and in the 21 days of tapping. Bye-bye.